So I want to share with you my favorite wellness practices that got me through this season of life that has been feeling so draining, so uncomfortable. Hello, my loves. Welcome back to my channel. It's so good to have you. If you are new here, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad that you could make it. I am so happy to have you. My mission is to help you and I elevate to different versions of ourselves and blossom into the beautiful flower that we were meant to be. Every video that I have decided I'm going to make for y'all is going to be a gateway to freedom, honey. And I'm so excited and I'm so grateful that you chose me to help guide you down this path. And if you're just here for a little pop-in visit, I hope that you are able to take something away from this and keep it as a tool forever. But right now, I'm in the transition of making my way downtown, walking fast, faces passing, I'm homebound. No, I'm making my way out of this job. And for a lot of people, that can be scary. I know it's scary for me. I'm still not even on all the way out. But anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. In order to have made it this far, I had to do these wellness practices every single day after work. And if I didn't do them, and if I found myself in a slump and in a lazy rut, and I didn't get around to doing these things, I usually felt so depleted and so drained and very angry with myself. And it made it even harder to wake up the next morning and do the things that I have to do, my responsibilities and all that. It made it that much harder. And I know it's time to let go. So I'm ready to share with you the wellness practices that I did to help me get through this season. When you don't see the light at the end of the tunnel, going through the journey can seem like, when is this ever going to end? Get your cup of tea ready, get your pillow, your blankie, get your laundry situated. If you're folding laundry and watching YouTube at the same time, do your thing. If you're cooking, get the pots doing the thing, put the fire, wash your hands. If you're walking, keep walking. If you're driving, don't look at the screen. And let's dive right in. First wellness tip that is so easy, it's free. I think yeah, it's free, is music. Music is such a freaking powerful tool, y'all. And be very specific with the type of music that you pick, because if you put on that music that basically validates your frustration and puts you deeper into that feeling of like stuck, and you put on that music that makes you want to shed a tear. I mean, obviously it's good to shed a tear and to let it out, but my favorite type of music when I'm in a rut, well, actually, it changes from time to time. I just need some high vibrational music. I need music that is going to get me up off my feet and do a little shimmy. I want music that's going to make my body awaken. Even if I feel like, God, I had the worst day ever. I feel like I just want to go to bed. Before you do that, put on some music. And I promise you, if it's high vibe, it's going to kickstart your entire body into a whole different level of energy that you didn't even remember or realize you still had left in you for the day. And the best part about music is not only does it take over my body, but it makes me just want to sing, honey. It makes me want to sing to the top of my lungs. And even just humming, people don't realize that humming really can elevate your vibration. Something about the humming and the vibrating of the throat chakra, it really, like, from my experience, it really has just been such a powerful tool in raising my vibration. And sometimes when I can't sing because I'm around people and I need a little quiet, I will just hum. And humming really, really makes me just feel so much better. And people don't realize music really does change your vibration. So be very specific and picky with the type of music that you allow yourself to consume. Because I guarantee you, the music that you listen to, I promise, will change your vibe. It will change how you feel, how you're thinking, and it will either elevate your energy or it'll make it go down. It'll make you want to cry. It'll make you want to throw things, punch things. Sometimes that's okay. Moving on, my second wellness tip is go outside. If you live in a big city and you don't have a lot of access to nature and grass and trees and birds and leaves, then go to a park. I'm sure there's a park near you, but even if you just take a moment to look up at the sky, that can really do something for you. And for me particularly, I live in a rural, no, I don't live in a rural, it's like more suburban, but I have my backyard that I have access to. And whenever I come home from work and I just need to let it all out and I need to let it all go, I go outside, I take off my shoes, I put my bare feet on the grass, and I just sit there. I just sit there. And without even asking, nature gives me everything I need every time for free, without asking, and abundantly. The third thing that I love to do that I don't always make myself do and I don't always push myself to do, but when I do it, boy, can I tell you, you gotta talk to somebody that you love. It can't just be anybody that you love. It has to be somebody that you know that as soon as you pick up the phone or as soon as you see their face, you are going to feel uplifted. So this person that you love, most likely, they can't be a person who's a Debbie Downer. They can't be a complaining Catherine. And they can't be someone who is going to promote a pity party, whether it be their own or yours. This has to be someone who is, what I like to say, cheerleader energy. They have to be someone who, when you see or when you speak to, they are a breath of fresh air. They give you warmth and they give you light, and they help bring you back to the space that you thought was long gone. They remind you of all the things in your life that you have to be grateful for. They remind you of all your capabilities and your strengths. They allow you to be vulnerable, and they have compassion for you when you do want to let a load off, but at the same time, they hold you accountable and they push you forward. These are the types of people that we need more of in our life. These are the type of people that we need to reach out to when we're feeling stuck, when we're feeling alone, and when we are having a hard time seeing that light at the end of the tunnel. All right, my fourth wellness practice that I do on the more consistent basis, out of everything on this list, I will say this is the most consistent practice that I incorporate not only into my mornings but in my evenings, and it is a very, very big help, which is to journal. And so every morning when I wake up, I journal and I just kind of flow and I let things kind of just get on the paper, and I don't really have any hard, firm thoughts yet because it's still early in the morning and I'm waking up and I'm getting my energies and my mind right. But it kind of just helps me, maybe write down some dreams that I had, maybe set some intentions that I had for the day. And sometimes not even sometimes, every day I also use it as an opportunity to write down things that I'm grateful for. I write down things that are small and to many may seem insignificant, and I write down things that are super big and like a big ass deal. This morning, I think I wrote down, thank you for my bed. Thank you for the blanket that kept me warm all night. Thank you for allowing me to even have just an hour of sleep. And you gave me 8. So thank you. Like, you can be thankful for anything. And by you practicing the art of gratitude every single morning, it can really pull you out of that slump. Because I know when you are in a 9 to 5 that you don't like, or you're in a season of life that you're not with anymore and you want to let go of, getting out of bed in the morning and waking up can seem like the hardest thing to do. I know. So when I finally get myself to get out the bed and I crawl out of bed and I get to writing gratitude, I'm like, yo, thank God I got out of bed. Matter of fact, thank you, God, for getting me out of bed. Thank you for waking me up. Thank you for giving me a pen to even write with. Thank you for giving me a home to sleep in. Thank you for food, air, everything. Thank you for my body. Thank you for my brain. Thank you for my heart. Thank you for the rain. Ooh, okay, anyways. You are getting my point. Gratitude is like a tool that it reminds us of everything that we already have. And it gets us looking forward to what's to come. My fifth wellness practice that I absolutely love is shower. Shower after work. Let the day wash away. Something about being in the shower after a long day of dealing with people you don't want to deal with, doing things you don't want to do, and being in a place you don't want to be. Something about taking a shower, it just really just helps me to calm down, and I literally will visualize the day being washed away. And I'll be like, yo, all these negative feelings that I got, I'm going to let them wash down that nasty ass drain. I'm going to let them flow down the drain. They're not mine to keep. You can have it, drain. I don't want it anymore. And something about washing yourself with water, it is so cleansing. It is so calming and nourishing. And every time I do it, I just feel like a brand new born baby, ready to get in the bed and just enjoy some sleep. My sixth and final tip to help you recharge and re-energize yourself. And I'm going to say this right now. This is probably the most important out of every tip that I shared here today. This one is going to be the most important, which is you have to work on your goals. When we don't have goals as human beings, we feel meaningless. We feel purposeless. We feel like, what is the point? I'm getting up every day. I'm doing this thing over and over again. I'm on a hamster wheel. I don't feel like I'm going anywhere. What am I doing? I feel stuck. I don't feel good. Like, your goals become your North Star. Your goals become something that give you a sense of purpose, that help you to persevere, that make you feel like, I know why I'm waking up this morning. I'm excited to get out of bed. Or I'm excited to lay my head down so that I can wake up to a brand new day. By having goals, you really give yourself a reason to keep on. You give yourself milestones, what no matter how far away they are or how soon they are that you want them to be accomplished. Your goals, when you work on them after a long day of feeling useless or overworked or burnt out, whatever it may be, setting aside even 30 minutes to focus on a goal, to taking one more step to achieving it every single day is going to energize you. It is going to breathe life back into you. It is going to spark that fire in you that you forgot all about. It might be a little tiny blue pilot flame now. But as soon as you have a goal and you know what steps you need to take, and then you decide to take them, honey, that is you pushing yourself. And it was just yesterday, literally, that I had a long work day where I was just done. I was just over it. And I promised myself in the morning, I'm not gonna let it get me down. I'm not gonna let it get me down. But at some point, I let it get me down. And by the time it was ready to clock off, I was ready to clock off and be over with work. All I wanted to do was just sit on the couch and eat some food and watch some TV and go to bed. And the reason for that was that I was thinking, oh, this day just took every ounce of energy that I had left in me. I feel like I have nothing else left to give. And so as soon as I started to feel like that, I pushed myself and I was like, okay, I'm going to set a timer for 15 minutes. And for 15 minutes, no matter how tired I am, no matter how frustrated or burnt out I may feel, I'm going to dedicate 15 minutes before I eat my dinner to work on my goals. And I kid you not, my friend, that 15 minutes turned into an hour. Because working on my goal, it reminded me of my why. It reminded me of what I want to do. Life is never going to be easy. Life is always going to require effort. But when your efforts are being given in an area where you don't really resonate with, then that feels like you're being drained and sucked dry. But when you give your efforts to overcoming and pushing through obstacles that have meaning to you, my love, you will have abundant energy in that direction. You will be pushed from divine sources, and you could work 2 hours at a job that you hate and be over it and be like, yo, I'm done for the day. I have nothing left to give. But then 5 minutes of working on your personal goals that you hope to achieve, they can just spark you up and make you feel like you had 10 cups of coffee, you know? And that's what yesterday reminded me of. So my friend, don't let this season fool you. You have energy. You just got to recharge yourself. Like if a phone dies and it dies, do you think, oh, now I need to throw this phone away, can't use it anymore? No. You simply plug it in, allow it to charge, and it's back to new. So if you found this helpful in any way, I encourage you to share it with someone that you love. Put a butterfly emoji down in the comments below to symbolize your recognition of this transformation. We about to transform, baby. I'm so looking forward to all your feedback, your comments, all that. I read every single one of them, and I appreciate you guys for tuning in to another video. Thank you guys for joining me on this transformative journey. You guys are the masters to your life. I need you to know that. I need to tell myself that. I know it. I hope you know it too. Thank you for being a part of this incredible community. Y'all are the MVPs, man. I'm just so grateful to have a little nugget in the little corner of the internet where I have a little community of like-minded individuals such as yourself. So I love you guys. I pray that you have an amazing rest of your day. Do things to recharge your energy. Until next time, my loves. Bye. Mwah.